I'm here with Chidera, one of the biggest fans we've got today. A loss today at Stamford Bridge, first loss of the season in Stamford Bridge. Chidera, what are you thinking right now about this loss?
I think the last two losses are down to the coach. He's made very poor decisions, substitutions, tactically horrible. I'm not even going to talk about Bayern Munich, but to talk about today, he should have had a plan for red cards after what happened the last time. It's enough to at least bring the players together and say, okay, from now on, when we have a red card, this is what we're going to do, this is what we're going to do. I was in the stadium and I watched live while players were coming on and telling other players on the pitch what to do. It's not a sign of a team that's well organized. So I don't know what he's doing in drills. I mean, we've had coaches like Jose Mourinho talk about before he faced Barcelona with Inter Milan. He talked about when he told the players they were going to play with 10 men and they should be prepared for that. Everybody knows when you're playing certain teams, especially in the Champions League or with Chelsea's reputation in the Premiership, where it's obvious the referees and the league don't want us to do well. They never congratulate us when we win anything. They give decisions against us. I mean, Josh King, since Josh King, we are still paying for Josh King. The refereeing today was atrocious. That the referee needs his eyes checked, his bank account checked, because he was clearly making horrible decisions, But even if those decisions persist with bad refereeing, there's no reason why Chelsea should be losing to Brighton, of all teams. And honestly, Chelsea should not have lost today, especially by the margin they did. After the red card to Chalobah, quite all right. Replace Chalobah with another defender. I don't have any problems with Achimpong. Some people might. I think he's a good defender. Today might have been rough for him because he wasn't expecting to come on, but he's a good defender and he did a good job for somebody that's just 18 years old. He made the wrong change, in my opinion. He shouldn't have taken off Esteval in the first place, because Esteval was our biggest attacking threat. Neto was redundant and he has been poor in so many games this season. Neto should have gone off for Garnacho, right? And João Pedro should have gone off for a new defender. That's what I would have done if I were the coach, right? And if anyone wants to say that's why you're not the coach, no, it's common sense. We all watch football. There are so many people that know how to, read games and have good tactical acumen. It's not by being there. He's just opportune to be the coach. I can also be the coach. Someone else that does well could also be the coach, right? So I really think his decision making this season, and also last season he was there as well, but this season his substitutions are usually very poor. It showed itself again today. I know today he didn't make double changes like last time. Maybe he thinks that's a sign of something because people criticized it last week. But no, very poor decision.
Right.
Poor decision.
Like you said, horrible decision by Maresca today. And to me, I start to ring in my head like as if when a team get a red card, you definitely can't win the game again. Which is totally wrong. We've seen situations in the Premier League where the team get a red card and still win the game.
100%.
So it depends on the mentality. Well, to me, I feel like you just have to talk to your players.
100%.
All they need to do is probably the attackers need to fall back. They need to play in box to box. Make sure they do extra work. But today, I feel like something is really, really wrong.
The crazy thing is that red card happened at the beginning of the second half, and we were ahead most of the first half in terms of pressing and looking for chances. We pressed Brighton, we stuck them in their half throughout the first half, and we came with that energy in the second half. Now, the red card is one thing. It's a central back. You can decide to protect your 1-0 lead and replace your striker, João Pedro, who wasn't doing a good job with the centre-backs. Not his fault. They are bigger than him. I saw the real size of Luis Dunk today. He's huge.
He's a huge man.
They bullied João Pedro from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. I think Chelsea is blessed with a unique squad, and that squad should not be losing matches. I'm sorry, I have to say it. The only teams that we shouldn't even be losing to Liverpool. That's the truth, because we played them last season and we were equal to them, right? We played 1-1 with them and we beat them in the second leg. We were equal to them last season. Liverpool, to me, and maybe Man City are the only teams that can actually beat us cleanly in this league if we had a proper coach. I think what he should have done was just bring on a striker, a proper 9, an out-and-out striker like Maguire, who we have, who could definitely have given the defenders a bit of a problem. You know, he can always come back in to defend when necessary, but when we are going forward, he would bully the defenders. And Neto had nothing to offer throughout this game. He didn't complete a single dribble. Honestly, he was horrible. I don't know why we have Garnacho and yet he's on the bench. Garnacho, let's not even talk about Gittins for now. I think Gittins right
Maresca
now
out,
from I think from what I saw of Gittins in the first game, I think he needs to get in the groove of how we play. I think he needs time to come on as an impact sub in the last 25 or 15-20 minutes of the game. But Garnacho is more experienced. Garnacho is a lot more skillful. Garnacho is also very fast and direct. Garnacho can also play on the right and the left wing. Garnacho can also play as a false 9. This is the same with Esteval. They've played on both sides of the wing and they can play as false 9. Even if you don't want them to play as false 9. Even if you don't want them to play as false 9, you can bring the both of them just to scare Brighton. Because when you have those two people on the wing and you tell them, look, we are one man down now, do a lot of defending, but also we've told the goalkeeper and the defenders to keep playing the ball to the wing, and when you get it, we know you are going to charge forward, you're going to dribble, you're going to take shots. If that was the instruction, Brighton wouldn't have been able to come into our half the way they did today. Right?
So going forward now, Benfica, Champions League, Liverpool, I mean, to me it's terrible. I don't even know what to say, but what are you seeing from these two games?
For Benfica, we already know Jose Mourinho is a mentality monster. He's going to tell the Benfica team that this Chelsea team is full of pops, little kids that, you know, they don't have the mental strength. The only people that I think have the mental strength are Enzo Fernandez and Reece James. I don't see that from the rest.
Maybe Caicedo?
Who?
Caicedo.
Oh, Caicedo. Caicedo he does his job no matter the scoreline. He's a very good player, right? But definitely Mourinho is going to go with strength of mind for the Benfica players, and they are going. I mean, anybody that sees us the way we've played this season definitely thinks they can beat us. Honestly, anyone would think they can beat us right now. So it's not going to be an easy game against Benfica. I really don't know what's going to happen because I don't know what Maresca is going to do. It's sad that I can't predict anything because he hasn't even shown consistency in his ideas and his style of play. His style of play is the passing sideways, and it's horrible. Honestly, I'm sick of it. You know, we have chances to shoot, and when they get towards the box, because we could have closed this game in the first half. They could have scored 2 goals if they had taken shots out of the penalty box, but they didn't do that. They instead passed sideways. It's horrible. I hate that style of football. It's horrible. You're one-on-one with the goalkeeper and you pass to the side. It makes no sense. What's wrong with taking a shot? If you take a good shot, the goalkeeper is not going to grab it. He's going to punch it. That's a rebound for any other attacker. It's common sense. But this system trying to play like Guardiola, I'm over it. I've been over it from the start. It doesn't work. Shoot the ball.
Thank you very much, Chidera. I really appreciate